Good morning everyone. Today the first class, the 6th. Now I have explained about the total chapters in the 6th class textbook. So everyone note down all the chapters in the first page of the notebook. In your notebook, in the first page, you will write all the lesson names. Okay? And from the next class, I start the explanation of one by one lesson. Okay? Today I explained about only the total lessons in this 6th class. Right, in the first lesson, our Earth and the solar system. Total we have 12 lessons in this textbook. Total we have 12 lessons in this textbook. Total chapters, 12 chapters. The first chapter, the Earth in the solar system. The Earth in the solar system. This one is the first lesson. And second one, globe model of the Earth. Globe, a model of the Earth. Globe, a model of the Earth. Globe, a model of the Earth. And third one, maps. Third one is maps. Third chapter. And the fourth chapter, landforms of Andhra Pradesh. Landforms of Andhra Pradesh. Next one, early life to settled life. Early life to settled life. Early life to settled life. Next, 6th chapter, early civilizations. Early civilizations. Next one, emergence of kingdoms and republics. Emergence of kingdoms and republics. Emergence of kingdoms and republics. Next, 8th chapter. 8th one is kingdoms and empires. 8th one is kingdoms and empires. Kingdoms and empires is the 8th lesson. Next, 9th one. 9th one, government. 9th one is government. Okay. 10th one, local self-government system. Local self-government. 10th one is. Next, 11th one. One by one I explain later. 11th one, Indian culture. Culture, language and religion. 12th one is towards equality. Okay, those are the 12 lessons in our textbook. Just one by one explain now. Listen carefully. Later, each and every lesson starts from the next classes. Okay. Right. The first one, the Earth in the solar system. In this lesson, we learnt about the origin of the Earth and solar system. What are the different components in the solar system? That means different type of the solar system is consist of different type of planets, stars, planets, asteroids, comets, satellites. Like those are all the different contents in the solar system. We will learn in this lesson those all the areas. Right? And the second one is the globe, a model of the earth. Globe, a model of the earth. That means we can't see the earth directly. We are living on the earth, but we can't see the earth directly. So how can we imagine what is the shape of the earth and everything? We can observing the earth, we can study the earth only by the globe. And in this lesson we learnt about what is the importance of globe and different type of lines. Actually the latitudes, longitudes and longitudes. We learn about these areas. That means what are the different components on the globe that we learn in this lesson. And next one, maps. Map means it is the representation of the flat surface of the earth. Representation of flat surface of the earth. So these maps, how can we read the map? Take example, we can read the textbook, we learn the language, either Telugu or English or Hindi or any language. Like here also, how can we read the text map? How can we understand the map? How can we understand the map? That we learn in this lesson. That means the map having different languages. That languages introduced in this lesson and how can we use the map and what is the importance of the map we discuss in this lesson. Next, landforms of Andhra Pradesh. Landforms means the land is not uniform. The land is not uniform. Take example, we see in our surroundings, some areas are completely flat areas. Some areas consisted with hills. Some areas consisted of rivers. Some areas consisted of some mountain areas. So those are all the different landforms. That means the formation of the land is different from one place to another place. So what are the major landforms of Andhra Pradesh? What are the major divisions of land? Forms of land we discuss in this lesson. And early life to settled life. Actually we are living now. Our life is the settled life. Why? Because we are living in the constant place. We are doing the activities in the constant place. And our life is completely earning some amount of money. This is called as the settled life. But once upon a time, our ancestors, our great ancestors are not lived in a particular place. They were completely moving one place to another place. It has called as the nomadic life. That is the life of early people. So how can they live? How was they live on the earth? And how many years ago they were developed? And what is their evolution of that? That means the evolution of the human beings from the ancient time to till. That we learn in this lesson. And next one, the early civilizations. The early civilization. Some civilized people were living in our country some years back. So those who are, that we learn in this lesson. That is called as the Indus civilization and the Orient civilizations that we learn in this. And emergence of kingdoms. After the civilizations, some of the people gained the power in the particular region. They were established their small kingdoms, that's one called as the Mahashodas Janapadas and the Shodas Janapadas. After the administrations began, the governments was formed by different forms of government. That will lead emergence of kingdoms and republics. That is led about the Shodas Janapadas and kingdoms and empires. After that, Mahashodas Janapadas period too, some of the important people gained the power in the particular region to control over the people. Not only their own areas, they also controlled their surroundings also. This is called as the kingdom. Some area people are controlled vast areas, that one called as the empires. Those who are the kingdoms, those who are established the empires, what are the different kingdoms and the empires in the ancient time only. You learn the kingdoms and empires of ancient time. Up to 700 period. That we learn in 8th lesson. Next 9th lesson, government. What is government? Actually the kings, after the ruling of kings, after the period of kings ruling, the governments will be changed. Directly, here the people not elected by the people, the rulers not elected by the people, by the hereditary system they were ruled the India, or the countries. But here not like that. The people ruled by those who are ruled the people, nation, they were elected by the people. It has different forms of government. So what is the government and what is the role of government? How can the form of the government? That areas we will discuss in this government lesson. Next, local self-government. Local self-government. That means locally. Some governments are formed to solve the problems of the people. That one called as the village panchayat, municipalities, and Jilla Parishad, corporations, like these. These are all called as the part of local self-government. Why? Because locally they will solve the problem. It can develop from the village level to, it can use to develop from the village level to country level. So local self-government system is implemented in our country. What is the local self-government system? How can the rulers are elected to rule the local areas? And next one, India and culture. This is learned about our culture, our language and our religion. What are the different type of religions in India? Actually different type of religions are developed in India. So what are the religions and those are all developed, and what is the language, how can it develop, and what is the culture of India? Those learned. And towards equality. This is one of the important lessons. Towards equality means from the ancient time to now, the women completely dominated by the men people. There is no equality among the people. So in that situation, the governments have responsibility to give the equal priority to the women along with the men people. But what are the conditions of the women? How can the government support to the women people? How the women are developed in their own life? That we discussed in this towards equality. These are the 12 lessons, 12 chapters in our 6th class textbook. So now I tell everyone, you will write all the names in the first page. This is the homework also. So everyone can write all the lessons in the first page of the notebook. Okay, in the next session we will meet. Thank you to all.